Come on, it says it's streaming. All right, we're good. All right, we should be good. I don't understand why it's not showing on my channel yet. Dude, what is going on? Bro, because this is private. Why is it private? I didn't make it private. All right, there we go. All right. All right, we are back. I'm so sorry about that. Let's go. All right, you guys can hear me now? All right. Sorry about that. I had to restart the stream like 3 times. Let's go ahead and let's start here so we can get a quick bias in. Or let's do, I was gonna do, let me move forward one. Okay, so if I go here, right, market open, this was actually before market open, sorry, this is 9 a.m., right? 9 a.m. I get on to do my bias. We had a 4-hour fair value gap here. We could look for longs off of, right? I noticed we had a 4-hour gap here. We have a buy side up here that we seem like we're close to taking, right? Or we didn't come close to taking yet, but you'll see. But yeah, so market opened soon, but this is my pre-market. So I go in the hourly, right? Hourly, we swept some buy side here, right? This was a London high. Like, okay, we could look for shorts off that. Maybe, like, I didn't have anything crazy coming into this day. I was thinking maybe we sweep buy side, get some shorts, or maybe we come down to the rough this 4-hour gap, maybe tap Asia low, get some longs. We'll see, right? So skip forward towards market open because I wasn't trading until market open this day. We had no 8:30 news or anything. Market open pumps, takes out buy side. So then, right, I was like, okay, we had a 4-minute gap here. This is not a bad setup. I just didn't like how big the stop loss would have to be. With stop loss at the high, you'd have to target like Asia low, which is how many points? 60 points for a 1R. So I didn't really like the idea of taking this. And it, as you can see, it would have been break even anyways. Because this first candle like dumped, right? Touched the break even right here. And then pulled back. So I didn't really care too much to take that. I didn't take anything on Monday, by the way, guys. Yeah, so then we had 10 a.m. I didn't really know what to look for here, right? Because the hourly didn't inverse below it. It closed below this, but not below the gap, the daily gap, or the weekly gap, or whatever. So I was just struggling to like be bearish here, but I was also like struggling to be bullish. I didn't really know what I wanted, so I just pretty much chose to stay out of everything. And as you can see, for the most part, it was pretty trash, right? You maybe could have found something there, but nothing that I really cared too much about taking. So I didn't take anything on Monday. Tuesday, uh, pretty much same thing. I think I took a break even on Tuesday. No 8:30 news, right? No 8:30 news, so I get on at market open. But if I do go to pre-market, right, we can see we inverse this hourly. So being bearish here, pretty smart, right? Looking for the sell side here. I think this is previous day low. Yeah, so this was previous day low. Right, so inversing the hourly makes me want previous day low. Came into this looking for shorts. Didn't like the idea of this long here. I wanted a pullback to look for shorts. We didn't have any 5 minutes to look for a pullback into, right? So I'm gonna skip towards market open. Market open, I would hope for a pump here, right? A pump to market open or pump up here. But yeah. So here we do create almost equal highs with this. With this here. We're not delivering off of any gaps here. Right? So I didn't really like the idea of this short here. The short just looked really bad. Stop loss is fat. Equal highs at your stop loss to 1R at previous day low. So I didn't really like that. And then you can see it would have hit there. My friend actually did end up taking this short there. I did not like that short, not with equal highs at the stop loss. But then there was a long right here. It was a 2 minute off of previous day lows. We got like 4 people in here. Anybody know what type of setup this is? This 1R long here. Anybody know what type of setup this is? I mean, you could have done like stop loss here if you really wanted to get better risk to reward. What's the big gray box? Oh, that's the hourly fair value gap that we inversed that made me want previous day lows here. If you had conviction in previous day lows, you could have taken the short. I just don't want my stop loss to be at equal highs. That's the problem. I don't want my stop loss at equal highs. So these are equal highs, and this is going to be my break even. First presented. No, so this inverse for value gap here is going to be called a Judas swing. It's based on this like name of this type of setup anyways is based off of like in the Bible when Judas betrayed Jesus, right? Kind of like a fake out, I guess, right? So it's based on that. So it's essentially where market open manipulates and then flips, kind of how like he flipped on Jesus. Like that's where the name came from. But as you can see, market open manipulates down, takes out previous day lows. And then right here, you would enter long, targeting these equal highs for at least a break even. And I'm not targeting a negative risk to reward because 0.96. I would target just a 1R right above right here. And then boom, instant TP. All right. As you can see, kept you from getting stopped out there. I mean, you could have limit ordered if you wanted a better risk to reward, 1.3. It would have been 1.3 basically at the equal highs. But yeah, I would have just done enter there, targeting 1R, instant TP, beautiful. All right, pretty much no break even. Break even would just be at the equal highs, which is almost TP. But yeah, beautiful setup there. Would have been done for the day early. Then I ended up sleeping through that. I won't lie. I slept through that because I was tired and I should have taken that and I would have been done for the day. But I ended up taking this short to data high or data lows here. Maybe a data lows. There's a 1R to data lows. And where is it? Where's data low? I took this 1R to data low because we had 10 a.m. news. And I did break even. Right? I was initially going to do no break even. But then I ended up doing break even here when we reswept the low. Because realistically, if we're going to go for data lows, we should just go for it. And then you can see that saves me from a loss. Boom. That saved me from a loss. Now, if I were to have still been on, because I got off after that, if I were to have still been on, there was a possible re-entry on this 2 minute here, but this 2 minute looks really bad. I'm not going to lie. It looks really bad. I don't even know if this hit. I'm just going to watch it. Yeah, no. Yeah, I wouldn't have taken that because it just looks horrible. It's technically a valid setup, but it just looks horrible. I'm going to be honest. But yeah, I didn't take that. It looked better on this 1 minute. Looked better on this 1 minute, but problem is we took this low. I don't like that we already took this low. And on the 2 minute, we took that low. We also took the second low as well. We took multiple lows there. So that would have either been like enter right here and get break even, or just not enter at all. But yeah. All right, so Wednesday. I don't even remember Wednesday. What was Wednesday? Wednesday. Do we have 8:30 news on Wednesday? I think we did. That looks like it. Yeah, we did have news on Thursday. I think this is a data high. Yeah. Let me check real quick. Yeah, we did have 8:30 news. I'm pretty sure I took this. I was looking for a long here to data highs. So we had two 15-minute for value gaps, right? And normally you want the more discount one to get touched. So here, once we hit this, is actually a BPR. 15-minute BPR got hit right here. As you can see, held very cleanly. I was looking for a long here. Let me see. I know I took this. I just don't know which time frame was the highest time frame here. Okay. Apparently I didn't take it because we didn't even get it. So 15-minute closes below the BPR and the FVG there. So here I was like, all right, I got to be bearish. Let's look for like these lows. Obviously we don't want data highs anymore, right? So we didn't have a previous day low there. But so obviously we don't want data highs anymore. Look, we inverse the 15-minute, right? Market opened. Took sell side. I didn't like any shorts here. I don't really think there was any good shorts there. Then we had previous day lows below, I think. Or was previous day low? Let me mark it out just to see if that's previous day low. Previous day low. Yeah, this was previous day low. Okay. So you had previous day lows below. And then I think we just didn't take the previous day lows. Yeah. So right here, we ended up not taking previous day lows. This setup looks really beautiful, right? With the momentum, right? Targeting data highs. But we did not sweep previous day lows. So I did not take this. It's a horrible setup to take because you did not sweep previous day lows. And you would have gotten boom, stopped out. So just horrible setup there. We've gotten stopped out because hourly shows that we wanted previous day lows. And I was so conflicted with like, now we're pumping, but I want previous day lows. I did not take anything there. All right. Then on Thursday, we had, what was it? We had something, I think at 9:30. Let me go to it. This is 9 a.m. Anybody got any questions? We got 6 people in here. Anybody got any questions? So at market, so looking at the 4-hour pre-market, we are delivering out of a 4-hour gap, right? Or at least, no, we were not delivering out of it yet, but we were inside of it. We had not closed above yet, or closed above or below. So I go forward. I skipped way too far forward. Okay. Let me go to the 1 minute. What is that? Oh yeah, that was 8:30 news. I forgot we had 8:30 news because it's Thursday. Duh. Um, I took this long here. This I knew I took I knew I took a long to news. I'm pretty sure I took this. Did I not? I don't think I actually wait. I didn't take this one. No, I didn't take this one. Um, and it ended up working on micros. Okay, so you see how we didn't hit data high here? Data high on micros hit. So if I go to MNQ, you can see we hit data highs here on MNQ. So this TP would have hit. There was an SMT at these lows here. I'm pretty sure. Let me check. 841 to 857, 842. Yeah. So yeah, this would have hit because there was an SMT at the lows on it would have hit on micros. So it sucks that I didn't take it, but yeah, I didn't have confidence in the what time frame was it? It was the 3 minute, yeah. 3 minute IFEG here. It would have been stop loss there, TP there. Or you could have done stop loss at the low of the SMT. Still 2.6 R, and it would have hit on MNQ, not NQ. Then we go to market open. I don't think there was anything else on Thursday besides that setup, to be honest. So here I was really bearish, right? Obviously we closed below the hourly. Price was just obviously bearish here. Delivering out the 4 hour, right? So I was bearish here, just no setups towards the low here. We edged Asia low, right? We edged the low again. And I was trying to find some type of short here. Delivering out this 15 minute, right? Could find a short here, delivering out the 15 minute. And then just like nothing that really that I liked. Do I clear my chart every day? Yeah, I do. Just nothing here that I liked at all. And as you can see, we're almost to the end of AM session. And then boom, nothing. So that day was a no trade day as well. Or it might have been, no, there was no trades. And then Friday, if I go to 9 a.m., Friday was really good. I just didn't take the setup. If I go here, I'm gonna start on the 4 hour again, like I always do. This 4 hour fair value gap had not been made yet, so I'm not gonna put it there. We're delivering out of an hourly gap right now, right? So I came into this day bearish, right? If I look at the higher time frame, like price is obviously bearish. I was looking for these lows down here, possibly, right? And price is just obviously bearish. Break of structure below this low, right? Close below. And then now we're delivering off an hourly gap here. So it's like, okay, perfect spot to look for some shorts here, right? I didn't take this initial short because I don't get on until 9:30. But yeah, so unfilled 15 minute here. Oh, it wasn't made yet. Now, okay, there we made the 15 minute. We touched into it like immediately. But yeah, so now we're at market open here. 9:31. I was thinking about these longs, right? But like I already said, my draw was this sell side down here. So I was not looking for longs here. I did not want a long here. We were not delivering off anything either. There was an SMT. So you could have taken longs here. But again, I said I did not like this. I didn't like the idea behind this. And then you can see here, starts to work a little bit. But then what we did is I thought I'll be 100% honest as to why I didn't take this, because I didn't post my live trading from this day. I didn't post my live trading from this day because I didn't take anything, so I felt like there's no reason to. And I knew we were gonna do the charting sessions starting from now on, so I was fine with just explaining it on here. So as you can see, I thought we inversed this 5 minute, but we didn't. We did not inverse this 5 minute gap. So there's no reason for me to be bullish here. I was bullish because I thought we inversed this. But yeah, SMT at these highs as well. If I go to ES, you can see we did not sweep that 5 minute. Touch a 5 minute. Right? So SMT at the highs, delivering off the 5 minute gap. Sweep of the 5 minute internal high. And then you can see right here, instant inverse just destroyed this fair value gap here. Matt, I missed this? Yeah. Instant inverse there, and then just no partials, full TP at the low. Sorry. But yeah. And then I won't lie, I did just 100% get off after this because I knew if I were to stay on, I would have taken something stupid, right? Based on my journaling, whenever I miss a setup and I take something stupid after, it's like 90% of my losses. And it's not that I just gave up right after this. I stayed on till like 10 and I just didn't see anything, right? We ran my sell side already, did we? Did we run it? Almost. But I felt like we were too low to short. Yeah, it did run to the sell side. Which is good that my bias was perfect, right? I predicted everything perfectly. I just on my lower time frame, I was like, okay, if we I literally told my like I said on my recording, if I would have posted it, I said if we inverse this 5 minute, I'm gonna be bullish here. And then I thought we inversed it. So yeah, that's literally the only reason why I didn't take it. But yeah, beautiful setup. I still think, don't get me wrong, the setup's better as in like the risk to reward was way better. I saw like Patty and Blake posting that it was like or at least Patty said it was the best setup so far this month. I think the Judas swing on Tuesday was better, personally. But yeah, this setup was still really, really, really good. Yeah, I just need to lock in and pay more attention. Because if I would have been paying attention and knew that the 5 minute didn't inverse there, saw the SMT, boom, I'm taking that every time. So, um, but that's it. Been on here for about 20 minutes. Got in the full charting session. I'm gonna leave this up here on the YouTube. Oh crap! I'm gonna leave this up here on the YouTube, so you guys can go ahead and watch this in like hindsight, whenever you guys want. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and get off, and I'm probably gonna do a back testing session tomorrow on here, so I will go ahead and add everyone in the Discord if I end up doing that. All right, guys. And then I will be doing an after-hours stream if you guys want to chill and stream with me later. Probably gonna either play Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, depending on which friends I get on. I don't know who wants to get on, but yeah, I'll go ahead and get off, and I'll see you guys later. See ya.